new project for everybody watching the channel, the whole 10 subscribers of you, but Facebook people, you guys and gals too. But see that, hopefully, it says Keg Connection. So I'm guessing if anybody knows what this might be, this is later at night. I'm excited to get into this. So otherwise I might have posted a question and see if anybody could guess it, but most of you aren't interacting with me yet anyhow. So I also got another box down there. So I'm going to get to unboxing. This is going to be the first video in a series I'm going to do. And why on earth would I have keg equipment? Well, you probably guessed it. I'm going to build a kegerator. So here's what we got from Keg Connection so far. Homebrew Happy Hour, a podcast. Okay, great. I might check that out. I don't know. I will let you know if I do. But I'm not too excited about that right yet. What else do we get? A sticker. I guess that's the swag so far from Keg Connection. I made a mistake. I forgot to order a part, so this one isn't too exciting. This will be the drip tray. But I'm going to take a peek. And the goal here is to build a kegerator out of a full-size fridge. Why a full-size fridge? I got a really good deal on one. And I've been researching a bunch on Keezers. It sounds like there's a moisture problem. Sounds like there's a lot of adaptation. This stuff is great for smoking, but throw that aside for right now. So what do I got here first? Here we go. The tray kit. So as you can see, 3 faucets, drain hose. I'm going to drill that into the fridge. I'm going to put a bucket in there so we got a nice hose. Looks like it's protected pretty nice. I'm glad they packed it pretty well. I really don't need these boxes and stuff, so I'm going to set that aside, throw him back here for now, and get that out of the way. So we're going to get to the next part of this video. I know I got a lot of stuff in here, so kind of want to move through it for you, because I know unboxing videos aren't the most exciting things sometimes. But like I say, it's going to be a kegerator build, and I suppose I should get where I'm supposed to be, but opening up that box. But going to be a kegerator, full-size fridge, 3 taps, so we're going to do 3 kegs in it. I might expand to 4 later. This first time at it. I'm going to see how this all works when I can get into it. I like to do some cold crashing too, so I'm really hoping I can get 3 kegs in this fridge I'm picking up, and at least 1 fermenter, or another keg, and cold crashing a keg. Not probably perfect ideal, but well, I can do that. If I can fit 4 kegs in there, maybe 5, that'd be really sweet. But I'll let you know, it's a used fridge, but I'll get model numbers, I'll measure it, so give you dimensions if anybody wants to do this. But for now, I'm going to show you all I got. Like I say, this is from Keg Connection. If you go on their site, they got basically a custom build your own kegerator kit, and that's kind of what I did. I did upgrade some of the stuff, the faucets. I upgraded to a CMB faucet, I believe is what they call, because they recommended those. I kind of like the creamer action of it. We'll talk more about those as I get them installed, and kind of did some other things, a little longer shanks, and picked up another couple kegs. I got 4 total. I'm thinking I'm going to need some more there. But I'm going to get this stuff out there and kind of give you a rundown. So packing list again, same thing as the first box, little sticker swag, homebrew happy hour, whatever. And yeah, don't get crazy with your knife, but I have a parts list, and I will type this parts list up because this is hard to see. This isn't going to look good on the website, too bad I kind of cut part of it. But I'm going to set that aside. I will create you a parts list for everything I've done. I'll give you the dimensions of the fridge, I'll give you a model number, but like I said, the fridge is a used one. It's probably a little older. I don't know if you're going to find one. But I've been looking around Keezer kegerator builds. There's a bunch of guys at different. There's videos on them and everything else. First one I've ever done. So I'm going to try to walk you through it, show you what I did. And I'm going to keep doing reviews on this stuff. Like I said earlier too, I got a keg washer cheap idea that I stole from another YouTuber. I can't remember who he is, but I'm going to show you how that works. So there's been a lot of videos in this series. So I'm thinking, you know, hopefully at least 3 or 4, maybe 5. So stay tuned, but I'm gonna get some stuff out of the box. Okay, first things first, guys. Well, this is interesting. Ordered shanks. They did a nice job there. You can see that. Faucet lines. They're all wrapped up. That's nice. I'm glad they took the extra effort to protect the shanks, protects the thread. So there's my keg lines. I believe I ordered 7 feet of keg line, but I will let you know on that for sure. I'll double check my parts list. Like I say, I will put all that on the website. I hope some of you that are interested in doing this will check that out, but I'll create a parts list. I'll tell you any mistakes I made. I also opted on there. These are disconnectable. I forget what they're called, but where you can disconnect the tap lines from the connector itself. So those are crimped in there, and take a wrench and disconnect those. I thought that was kind of a good idea because I can change these out for pins if I wanted to. That was an extra, I think, 10 bucks a line. I'm not sure if it's going to be worth it, but we'll see. I figured 10 bucks, it's not too bad. I'm kind of getting in them experience. And some guys said they're great, it's really worth it. Some guys didn't, but we'll see. It's kind of interesting that the shanks are already on them. And what else do we got? Beautiful red gas line. What is in here? Well, you gotta, I'm not really wanting to take this out right now. They did a really nice job here, but I'll show you this on the Kegerator. But this is the regulator, top right regulator. I'm glad they packaged it like that, really protected it. Put the lines on for a guy. I'm not quite sure why they did that, but that's that. So you can kind of see how Keg Connection packs these things, and of course, we're going to figure out how to clean it all. So let's do some more digging. Alright, more parts. I picked up a hole saw and a saw arbor. They're Morse. I'm guessing you can probably pick these up at Home Depot cheaper. You need a 9/16 to 131 3/16 hole saw. I also got a Kegerator, a faucet wrench with them, and I figured they know the sizing. This was 10 bucks. There's some lubricant in there, so food grease, obviously for keg lines. I did pick up some keg stuff from other stuff, but when I do the modifying of the fridge video, I'll get more into this. But hole saw from them was like 10 bucks. I think the wrench was another 10, the faucet wrench. So that's that. Let's kind of get into some more stuff here. Alright, here's our faucets, everybody. All packed, all wrapped. I think a pretty good job of packaging. And I wasn't sure, gave you plastic handles to go with. I was kind of questioning that. Well, that's not exciting, but at least we got handles for now. So these are CMB faucets. These guys were kind of expensive, but they are forward facing. They're kind of like Perlix, or I think I'm saying Perlix, right? But they're all wrapped up. That was the most exciting thing for me because, like I say, they are a little spendy, but they're supposed to do a creamer action. They're supposed to also be forward facing. They are also supposed to be avoid sticking because they're forward shut off. So that's what I was excited about. I figured if I spend a couple more bucks now, I would save myself. Those are probably the most expensive part of this almost. I'm going to kick those aside. Next, just grommets, if you will, or something for my cover up the tap holes. Nothing fancy there, but that's what you're getting. Like I say, it's kind of wanting to make you see what all came in this. CO2 tank was extra. This one's nothing special, not marked. Actually, I don't know, supposedly it's new. Valve looks good. Everything looks good. Looks like they're sitting around, but nothing really exciting about CO2 tank. Sorry, this is a 5-pounder. I do have another one. When I initially got into this, I was going to try to keg right away, and then I wasn't thinking I don't have much freezer space, but I got another one from Northern Brewers, same stuff. I think this one was like 60. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I thought it'd be really nice to have another CO2 tank, because if I wanted to do some barbecue and bring out, you're gonna see a little gap in there, the joys of making videos, but I was talking about this CO2 tank, and why I wanted a second one is basically for a backup. And I also have another keg that if I wanted to take out and I didn't want to hook my CO2 in the kegerator, that's kind of one keg, one for a spare. If I'm running just a tank outside, I got a nozzle on that I bought when I first got into all this, and I thought I was going to do kegging, but I kind of figured out I needed all this fridge space and everything, so that was kind of a miss deal on me. I'm going to be honest with you guys on this video too. I just checked this out, so this kind of restaged if you're seeing some missing stuff, but I really wanted to get this video out there. I know you got most of the unboxing, and that's why I'm coming back, but like I told you all, I was going to tell you when I made a mistake. So there was a glitch in this video, so those of you that watch it and I'm in it, you might see something a little different. It's kind of comical, I guess. I don't know what's going on with my GoPro. It's never done that again. I'm looking at new camera equipment eventually when I get my brewing equipment down, and I'll talk to that in future videos too, but I don't want to keep going on it because I know you want to see more. So basically, the next piece I got, guys and gals, was Keg Connection sells various different kegs that are reused. There's a basic, I believe, and then there's another level, and then there's premium. Basic just gives you kegs. They say they test and hold air. They don't change the posts on them. They don't give you a new cap. I believe they give you seals for the cap itself. What I discovered, the caps are about 20 bucks. The pegs or the connectors off Amazon are about 10 bucks a piece. So you cost yourself maybe 10 extra dollars for to have them with their labor to put it together and test it. I'm not sure if that was worth it or not as I get moving into this, but that's kind of what you got. That's what you get. So I did order 3 extra kegs because I had one when I did my kit from Northern Brewery. I mean, these are obviously used, but the price is right. I think I paid, what did I pay again for 3 kegs from them? 180. So it's still a little expensive, but again, new posts, new lids, 180. So you got 3 of them. Now, so you're looking at it in roughly what? You're talking about 60 bucks a piece. So still don't think when you look at it that way, 60 bucks a piece, you can hardly, you know, it's more expensive than a fermenter, but obviously I need them. And I wanted to do new lids, new posts, because I was trying to research all this, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to work, it was going to leak too. I also discovered something, you can hear this. They're under pressure from Keg Connection, and I'm not quite sure why. The one that said on Northern Brewers website, they don't do that, but that's something to keep in mind. So you probably don't want to try to push this open, or if you do, can't figure out why it doesn't open. But that's kind of the case of it. But as you can see, there's 1 keg there. I did haul 1 downstairs already, and I have 1 in the box. Yet, so like I say, you're gonna kind of wonder. Those of you that are chiming in this video kind of wonder what's going on, but kind of wanted to admit to you that I did have a little video error. That's why I'm giving you this background. But there are 3 kegs in it. Wanted to do this unboxing. I thought the first part of the video was turned out well, and I just wanted to add this next piece to see what you all get. This finishes it off. So I know I'm missing 1 keg, but that's downstairs. So I ordered 3 kegs. I'm gonna put my list on there. You don't have to order kegs from them. I mean, there's all sorts of places to get kegs. These are Pepsi kegs or ball lock kegs, but CO2 tank again was extra, so you wouldn't have to do that. But as I go through it, I'll basically give you a list as I noted. I'm going to type it up, and I'll show you everything I bought, and I'm going to go into it and discuss it. I'm going to discuss the regulator and anything I like or dislike. what I thought I spent money on was worth it, what wasn't. As I go through this and this experience with this kegerator, I'm going to explore that and show you all that and make comments as I go from here and there. Probably do some minor comments on videos that I was impressed with or was not impressed with. And of course you got to fill your CO2 tank. But I hope even with the video splice you got something out of this and it turns out to be a good video and you enjoy it. I hope you follow my kegerator build and start liking more, start sharing Facebook if you will. YouTube people, please subscribe, please share. I got more stuff going. I know I need to increase my content and I finally got a little more time. Let's start doing series videos too. Down the road here, I definitely want to look at camera equipment. I was researching it, but I spent a couple bucks on the GoPro too. So I'm going to stick with him for now, even though he irritates me. But with that said, hope you enjoy the video. I hope you come along for the kegerator build and everything else. Until next time, please like, share, subscribe, and comment. Thanks again, everyone. Have a great evening.